Every journey has a beginning, but for us, this isn't the beginning. It's the continuation of something greater, a calling to return to the wild, to cross the entire state by dirt roads and forgotten trails, to reconnect with nature and ourselves. This time, we start from the far western edge of Florida, Hurricane Lake Campground south, and point our tires east and south, across forest, rivers, and time itself. This is more than a trip. It's a passage, a journey of redemption, discovery, and brotherhood. Welcome to part 3 of our fat journey on the Florida Adventure Trail. So far, it's been epic. Part 1 and part 2. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch those videos so that you understand what's happening here in part 3. This time, we're going to start in the Panhandle. We're driving up from Miami to Hurricane Lake Campground, where we will start our fat adventure tomorrow. So stay tuned. This is going to be one epic adventure. Alrighty folks, we had to deviate a little bit. Andres broke off 6 lug nuts from his, not lug nuts, studs.
6-wheel studs with lug nuts on the side of the road.
Somebody over torqued the shit out of his
Yeah.
lug nuts. So no worries, we stopped at a AutoZone here in Marianna, and we're gonna backtrack a little bit. He's about 20 miles behind us on the side of the road, crying like a little bitch. We'll be right there. Yo. We got the goods, we're on our way.
Huh?
We got the studs, we're on our way.
Alright, thank you, bro.
Dale, bye.
What would be an adventure without adventure?
Andres, if you wanted us to wait for you, you could have just asked us to wait for you, bro.
I'm sorry, I had to sacrifice my car to get you guys back.
This is what happens when you over-tighten lug nuts.
It wasn't done by me, it was done by, should I say the shop?
No.
No.
So it's not an adventure until you have an adventure. Right, Gus?
Fact.
Fact.
This has been an adventure. On the way to the adventure.
An adventure on the way to the adventure. What's in store for us next? How many Cubans on the side of the road does it take to replace wheel studs? That's the question. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 Honduran. We are going to, Gus is going to follow us. We're going to go ahead, go secure the campground, start prepping for dinner.
All right.
And these guys are going to take it nice and slow so they could retorque in a little bit.
You want to drive?
What's that?
You want to drive?
No, go drive until we have to put gas again. All right, folks. Always expect the unexpected. Luckily, we have several frustrated mechanics here in this group. So they bought enough tools and parts to rebuild a freaking car out in the field, and thank God they did. Because
Put it to use.
they put it to use. They sure did. I think they manifested this issue. I really think. All right. Anyways, we're off. Gus is gonna follow us. Tico and I are gonna lead. We're gonna go and secure the campground. And these guys are gonna take it nice and slow to make sure everything is torqued up right and rolling. So, all right, we're off.
Cheers. To many more, bro.
Cheers.
To many more trips.
Hallelujah. So Gus, what's on the menu tonight?
Chili with rice. That's it. Chili with rice.
Is this cowboy chili?
This is not cowboy chili. This is firehouse chili.
Firehouse chili.
What's the difference, you say?
Yeah.
Well, might need a little extra cooling for bathroom time.
And we know how much Andres loves spicy stuff. So Tico, what do you think about this campground?
This is gorgeous, bro. This is probably the nicest campground I've ever been to. This is beautiful. Definitely come back here.
Now, what Tico doesn't tell you is that this is his first time camping, so he doesn't have anything to compare it to.
Right.
Nah, just kidding.
This is way better than Three Lakes and all those other places we slept in the back of my truck at.
That's right. Tico and I go way, way back, over 30 years. We used to hunt, camp, and do outdoor stuff together back when we were young lads.
Yeah.
Now we're just a bunch of cool old farts. We got Mr. Cris Andino over here.
Yes, sir.
What's on the menu for you tonight, Chris?
Hey, we have a bunch of everything, so guys, we're gonna be well fed. We have a bunch of meat, around 15 pounds of meat, so we're gonna have more than enough food for how many are 5, 7 guys
Oh,
for
yeah.
5 days. It's gonna be crazy.
So, Chris, what do you think about this campground?
Oh, yeah, awesome. The view, I cannot stop thinking on the view in the morning. When I wake up on there and I'm looking at the sunrise in the lake, it's gonna be great.
Amazing.
Very happy.
All right, bud. Sergio, what do you think of this campsite?
It's beautiful, man. I can't wait for watching this sunrise tomorrow here. It's gonna be amazing.
Did you ever go to the?
It's gonna be like pretty good. Like the sun is gonna be
It wasn't UFC. It was
up
kind of like
through
UFC.
there.
Around UFC 5 was
So
going on,
it's gonna be
I think.
pretty
It was
good.
90, 91.
Yeah.
What do you think about this campsite?
It's lovely. Awesome campsite. The scenery is amazing. No mosquitoes. That's number one. So it's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
For sure.
And how do you feel about your escapade off of I-10 this week?
I'm lucky to be alive. You know, I was just picture a feather being on the rim. I did not have a rim whatsoever, but thankfully I had all these wonderful people that turned around and came to my rescue. So appreciate you guys. I'm relaxing right now with a nice cigar that James brought. Thank you, James.
Yes,
you
sir.
think that bike's gonna make it through the trail?
No, maybe. If we get some water crossings, it's gonna be hard. We're gonna have to figure something out, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna get into the water.
Did we bring him a mask and snorkel?
I'm wearing my shorts, and I'm gonna put them in, put my Crocs in sport mode, and I'm gonna go check the water crossings.
That's it. He was warned, and he insisted. We're running bets. How much you want to bet? Or what are your odds? What do you think the odds are on the bike making it through? Slim to none. So this is like an underdog bet? All right, we finally made it through Black Swamp area. Beautiful trails. It's still very dry. A couple little tiny water crossings, nothing major. As you guys are seeing in the video, we have a motorcycle with us. All right, that's all I'm gonna say about it. So we're going very slow right now, and we came here to town. We're right off of I-10, gassing up, aired back up, and now we're gonna head over to the Eglin Air Force Base NRO office to get our camping permits and hit Eglin Air Force Base.
Don't forget the bad pizza.
Oh yeah. And we had
Hey, James, do you think we need to get change to give the lady the $5 on point or what?
I have no idea. And
No, I haven't seen
all right, that's it. That's where we go. We're off to Eglin Air Force Base.
I got bit on the ankle right there by a rattlesnake.
Now come on like that.
Sasquatch.
Bro, run like run.
You wanna film it like while we walk?
Dale, go.
Get over here, Sergio. There.
Yeah, let's cue us up.
Like a live one or museum type?
Gus, what's on the menu tonight?
Sushi chicken pasta? No sushi chicken.
Sushi chicken pasta.
We gotta brown that nice and brown.
Tony, this is your favorite meal, camping meal, chicken pasta. We're doing this in your honor.
Tony's missing out. Unfortunately, he had to have knee surgery, so he's at home convalescing a knee.
Convalescing a knee.
Yep.
Tony, we just want to tell you, hold on, let me turn the camera around. We just want to tell you we miss you on this trip. And we almost got arrested. And
deported.
and Andres and Sergio almost got deported. But we made it through. And you heard it. We miss you, buddy. Can't wait for you to join us on the next one.
Are you going with Bill still or are you going with Chief?
Proud shit that she drives at 30 miles an hour to the school. It's 2 miles away.
That's it. And all the loads were on the floor already. All the.
This is completely not what I expected, to be honest. It is probably one of the best things I've done in a long time. Didn't realize how much fun it was. Camping last night was beautiful. That campsite was gorgeous last night. Being surrounded by snoring trucks all night, sounding like Freightliners coming down a mountain, you know, was something I hadn't done in a long time. We've been friends for many years, and it's been a long time. I think the last time I went camping was when we did that, like 20 years ago. And you letting me drive the truck today got me excited again, got me pumped up about doing this kind of stuff and getting back into the outdoors. It's been a great experience. We got to do some cool stuff. That sugar sand today was really cool, hadn't done that. And our experience at Eglin Air Force Base was something that's unforgettable, let's say, right? Seeing that tank and the old power wagon and all the things that we saw today, and learning about OnX and the fat trails and all that, it was great. I can see myself doing this with my son, my daughter, you know, maybe even bring my wife along so she experiences something different. We live very stressful lives, and we do a lot of things, you know, to get our jobs done and all that. And we forget sometimes that connecting with the outdoors and with other people is really what life is about. It's about connection. And I just met all these guys yesterday, you know, for the first time. Gus I've known because of the fire department, and I was in the police department, and we've been on scenes together. But the rest of these guys I just met yesterday, and I feel like we're all brothers and related now.
Well, first, I would say that I would like to get more of what we got today. We run into a couple of hiccups that we were not able to run more. Because of actually when you get here, you feel that everything, well, you realize that everything is different to what we are used to down there in Florida. You get hills, the vegetation is completely different. We have different terrains, not just mud. Down there we have just mud. Here we have sand, we have mud, we have clay, we have that red clay, which is also very typical on this area. But mostly the hills and the trees, the pine trees, are the ones that amaze me the most. And getting lost inside the forest, in those tight trails, and just like hearing the wildlife and the birds, for me has been the best experience so far. Plus the camping spots that we have selected, they have been like pretty amazing as well. Well, I like the Blackwater River State Forest. It was pretty nice. But I feel that Eglin was nicer. As for me, at least for me, I enjoy a lot like driving through the sandy terrain, because you are kind of playing on the sand. You feel that you are playing like riding a 4x4 or a ATV, and then you are like just sliding on the sand. Plus, we got many more hills here than on Black River Water. So I feel also that vegetations here, it was more like close. I was more you feel that you are actually in a deep forest. We got to cross a couple of like creeks, water spots which were like super nice. So I definitely feel the difference between both spots. Like actually, this one is a little bit more sandy, and I really like the sand. The Black Water River, it was pretty nice. We didn't get to explore that much. As I mentioned, we had an issue and we were like slow there. But I'm pretty sure that it has more spots that we can hit over there. I like that it has a bunch of places that were like kind of like off camber and some like drops, little obstacles. That was pretty nice. But from Eglin, you get to enjoy the beauty of the forest. You get to enjoy different terrains because it has clay, it has sand, and also you get to explore some hidden gems that you have here. You have like spots that are marked on the fat files that you can see, the tank, the helicopter, and any other spots. Like those are like actually an added feature that makes the whole trip more excitement, because you're going to side places that you can take pictures, and actually those places have an historic background, so it's pretty nice. For me there's a feeling of like feeling I'm always thinking of like, damn, this is gonna go to an end. At some point, it's gonna come to an end because we all have life. We all need to go back to work, to reality. Being here is an amazing experience, and I'm looking forward for every day to see what's coming next. I know I have seen pictures and videos and many stories of people that have gone through all the trails, and they are all amazing. And I want to live that experience with all of you guys.
It was good. Interview's over. No, we had a slow start today. Although we got up early and breakfast was on its way early, we had a couple of the guys have to go get fuel, so they, they had to go like 23 miles away to get fuel because they didn't stop to get fuel when we told them to. And they drive Toyotas, Had they been in a proper GMC with a diesel engine, they would go forever without having to stop and fuel. But in any case, when they got back, we finally got started. Then we had some learning, a little learning curve with, riding with somebody on a motorcycle, because usually we just kind of go along at our own pace, but motorcycle needs to go at a little bit faster pace. So a little learning curve, we figured it out and made it work. So the area was beautiful. I love that area was just spectacular. The temperature was perfect. It was in the 70s. It was a little overcast, so the sun wasn't peeking through. It was just perfect for overlanding. And there was a little bit of fire damage, but you could already see the seedlings coming through, and that's part of nature's plan, is to kill off the shrubs so that the seedlings come through and make big trees. So that was pretty good. And then we entered Eglin Air Force Base. And we visited some of the sites in Eglin. First of all, it took a while to get the permits and the camping spot because the computer was down, and the young lady that at the counter had a little do it by hand. She had to do it old school, so she did all the stuff by hand. And then we visited the Sherman tank and the power wagon. We were on our way to the helicopter site when I had the bright idea of cutting across, and got us all almost in trouble. So we were lucky that the military police were so understanding. So they got us back on the right path, and finally made it here to the campsite where we are now, where we're cooking up some chow and hanging out and getting ready to tell some stories and lies.
The nerves went away, and I was just enjoying the scenery and just having fun over the radio with you guys. We got to the Eglin, and it was just beautiful. A lot of green all around, great trails going up and down. It was super fun. But overall, loved it. I'll definitely, do it again in my own rig. The first time I came out with you over in Ocala, I kept thinking, what if I do it with my rig? I just have to build the courage to do it, which I did. And the very first day, I lost all my studs, and my right tire was just dangling there. Thankfully, the man above was watching over me, and I didn't get in a huge accident. And thank you guys, all you guys that came back for me. You didn't have to, but you did. I appreciate that as well. It helped me, and here we are in a beautiful campsite. Man, a huge thank you, man. Huge thank you. You opened the whole world for anyone that wants to go overlanding, off-roading, mudding, whatever you call it, whatever you want to do. At least for us down in the South, we don't have all these beautiful trails. So if it wasn't for you, we'll be out here getting arrested by military police, or who knows, getting stuck out of nowhere in some random place without knowing where to go. So salute to you, sir, for making all these beautiful trails and mapping them and all that stuff. So.
Good morning. It's now day 3 for us, but day 2 on the FAT. And we're here at the Specht Pond Campground. We've got a really nice campsite. Only thing, this is a nice campsite, guys. It's you got a lot of space. Like, we have several rigs back there. We got 6 rigs and a motorcycle, and we had plenty of space for everybody. Only thing is to be aware of is there is a lot of road noise. And last night around 4 in the morning, we had I guess some police cars running a 3 with lights and siren, kind of woke everybody up. But aside from that, you know, you do get a little bit of road noise, but it is a beautiful, beautiful campsite. So yesterday, as you saw some of the interviews, we had a great time at Black Swamp. Look at this pond behind me. It's gorgeous, huh? So we did Black Swamp, we did Eglin Air Force Base, and today I believe we're gonna hit Ecoina and Apalachicola. So we're excited. Let's see what today's gonna bring. And we've got Charlie Boyd that finally met up with us here last night, so our crew is now complete. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great day. Gus is starting to prepare breakfast now. We got to figure out what we're going to do with the motorcycle. He's not feeling well. He's a little bit wore out. And we kind of warned him a little bit ahead of time about this trip, and he wanted to do it anyways. So I think now he's feeling the repercussions of that. However, you know, we'll find a workaround for him and move on, press on. So let's get some breakfast, let's break down camp, and let's hit these trails. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, so when more of our great FAT journey content comes out, you are notified and you know to watch the next video.
So it is day 3 now on our FAT journey, and this is some beautiful countryside that we have been traveling through. Definitely
Right turn, right turn.
it's got a lot of chatter in the radio. Definitely does not look like the Florida that I'm from down south. It reminds me a lot of northern Alabama, North Carolina, rolling hills, big beautiful pine trees, hardwoods, just gorgeous, gorgeous countryside. So
Sergio, you back there? Yeah, I'm here.
let me turn off the radio. These guys don't stop yapping. So one thing about the FAT, it's not all off-road. It's going to take you through small towns, so you get to experience the lesser traveled areas of Florida and bring a little bit of ecotourism, adventure travel, whatever you want to call it, to these areas, help to support the local businesses. So experience it, it's amazing. Let's see what the rest of the day. We are headed into Ecoina now, and let's see what happens when we get there.
So we are now in Ecoina Water Management District, and we stopped here for lunch. We're here parked on a beach on a lake. It's a top secret spot. Some of you may know it that are locals, but those that are not, sorry, you're just gonna have to find it on your own. And yeah, here we are. Boys are having lunch back there, and we're getting ready to just relax a little bit before we continue on down the trail. So don't tune out, stay with us. We just made it to Apalachicola. We're at the trailhead. We're waiting for one of our guys that got stuck, I don't know, behind somewhere. Should be pulling up soon. We're hitting the trail. to be pulled up by Toyota. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. We just broke camp, and it's time to head back home. It is Sunday. We left Miami on Wednesday and spent Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so 3 full days wheeling on the the western portion from Hurricane Lake down to, well, this is our final camp was at Gus Perera campground, and as always, an absolutely amazing experience. I can't say enough how grateful I am for John Birkmire. Still, I need more coffee. And doing what he did in mapping out this routes, because I think it's giving people a sense of adventure again, right? And also opening up eyes of many people that didn't even realize that Florida has so much more to offer than just beaches and nightclubs, theme parks. You know, we do have a wild side, and it is absolutely beautiful. I saw ecosystems that I would have never imagined existed in Florida, like Ecoina. It looked like I was in the mountains in some desert with sand dunes. I mean, it was just
absolutely inspiring to see that. So once again, John, thank you for doing what you did. I can't wait to plan our next trip to continue the next section of the Florida Adventure Trail and see what lies around the corner. All right, my friends, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so when I drop new content, you're alerted and you get to get on there and make little comments like, I don't like your music, I love your music, I love your content, I don't like your content. Whatever comment you want to make, just make it. And I'll love to have an interaction with you guys. All right, let's do this. It's time to find a place to eat around here. Let's see what we get into.